Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the Venice Indians football postgame show. I'm Doug Miles along with Rich Spitaleri. We're here at the campus at Pinellas Park. The Patriots at Richard Allen Stadium, where we saw a very interesting win for the Indians tonight in the 7A quarterfinals, 31-21. And Rich, it was kind of old-fashioned football tonight, really keeping it on the ground. Both teams did that. Venice took a 14-0 lead. Game was tied at 14 briefly. Venice took the lead at halftime, and then in the second half, Venice kind of took control back and maintained it, and now they'll have a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country next week.
Yes, the Manatee Hurricanes, but they almost didn't have a chance to do that because after taking a 14-0 lead in this game, the tide turned. Pinellas Park had a huge drive that took almost all of the second quarter, and then Venice got the ball back, and the first play from scrimmage, Cale Utsi threw an interception, and Pinellas Park was able to score and tie the game on that play with 1:48 to go, but a huge penalty after that, a 15-yarder for excessive celebration, gave Venice good field position on that drive, and the Indians were able to take the lead with a field goal late in the first half, and that field goal ended up being the difference in the game. Even though the final margin was 10, Venice led by 3 late, and that field goal came into play real big in the game.
Yeah, Stone Austin with just 1 second left in the second quarter, a 30-yard field goal to give Venice the 17-14 lead. No scoring in the third quarter. Then in the fourth, Terrell Mosley gave the Patriots their first and only lead of the game when he scored on a 5-yard touchdown run about a minute and a half into the third quarter. They had kept the ball for quite a while again. Then Venice came back. Terry Polk scored his second touchdown of the night, but really set up by a 66-yard run from scrimmage. Could have been longer. There was a penalty on the play. And then Cale Utsi iced the game with a 41-yard touchdown run with just 1:17 left. So a bit of a scare for Venice tonight. I mean, you never take your opponent lightly. A team that they felt they should have defeated tonight, and they did, but it wasn't easy.
No, the middle 2 quarters, they were blown off the line of scrimmage. Let's face it, Pinellas Park was really establishing the line of scrimmage in 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage almost every play, and a couple times Larry Shannon, the defensive coordinator of Venice, really lit into his players, and towards the end of the game the message finally got through, and they started they actually went back more to their conventional 44 defense. They started this game running a 53, starting a freshman Hewitt, but late in the game they went back to what they were more comfortable with, and it seemed to settle the defense down, and they made the plays when they had to, intercepting Williams for a second time right at the end there to seal it.
Combination of Cale Utsi, Terry Polk rushing for over 300 yards as we tallied up. Utsi 11 carries, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. Polk 179 yards. Pair of scores on 19 carries, and now they will have the opportunity to once again play the Manatee Hurricanes. Not only did they play them earlier this year, district rivals, but a year ago this Friday, we were there, Rich, when we saw the game over at Hawkins Stadium. Venice put up a very good fight that night. They'll have an opportunity again to knock off the state champions, and hey, you never know. I mean, Venice can keep the ball on the ground. It's very tough to do anything against this Manatee team. They were winning their game very handily tonight against Northeast over at Hawkins Stadium. But anytime you get a chance to go up against the best, you got to take it.
Absolutely, and they scored 27 points in the first meeting. I'm sure that will not be lost on the Hurricanes and head coach Joe Canan. I'm sure they're going to want to try to stop the Indians. They totally shut down Terry Polk in the first meeting. Mm-hmm. And the question is, do they want to try to shut him down again, or do they want to try to shut down Cale Utsi? They're going to try to shut down one of the two of them. The key for the Indians, I think, Utsi's going to have to throw the ball better than he did tonight. He's going to have the kind of game he had against Naples a week ago, where he was 16 of 22. He was just off tonight. He's going to have to be on for the Indians to have a chance.
We invite you to join us for the broadcast next Friday night. We'll be on the air at 7:20 p.m. on the Spitz on Sports Network at spitzonsports.com. We'll have all the play-by-play. It's going to be a lot of fun. The final score once again tonight from Pinellas Park, the Venice Indians 31, the Pinellas Park Patriots 21. For Rich Spitaleri, I'm Doug Miles saying thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week from Hawkins Stadium in Bradenton, Florida.